And so the story continues. When I was thinking about it, maybe we should actually get some fish. And of fucking course I accidentally shoot my bow. I'm dropping the remote. But yeah, maybe we should farm some fish. So we have more attack up food. Great, we just have rock. It's probably gonna topple, so we'll try it with this. Oh, that's annoying. One, two, three. When you covered it in rocks so it couldn't move, use that rock tomb. The Goma rock tomb. Here, let me give you everything that I own. Them 20 rupees. That shitty food. And some sleep tickets. And he's off. Yeah, we should farm some fish. But then we still also need to get the speed food done. And then we also need a ton of the flowers anyway. What is that dog doing? What is it doing? What is the dog doing? Fuck. What is the dog doing? So we sold 4 meat for 5 bright blooms! A bad trade. A unmutually beneficial transaction. Holy shit. He has so many boxes. Oh, hello there, partner. What brought you all the way out here? I heard the visitors stopped here coming to the stable, so they had to shut down. But here you are. Changing temperatures, and nearly exhausting right now. They leave come through. I come to the stable because there's a source of chirping about a problem with the well here. Actually, they said that Princess Zelda caused the problem, shut down the well, and declared it off limits. Without its water, the stable couldn't keep travelers, or horses, or workers refreshed. The wells also provide a steady supply of mushrooms for the folks here. So why would the princess want everyone to stay away from it? That's the big question. What's on short answer? The owner who's stuck in here is just puzzled as anyone else. I can't weasel out the well. What's concerned with it? I wish that there was a way that we could get the details, but like the deeds are darkest to me. We need an axe, but we don't have an axe, which is the problem. Fuck, I guess we'll just have to find an axe head to put on something. Why the fuck is shit out of order? Okay, which one can be used as an axe? Oh, good job getting in here. I mean, it's impressive that you came the way, but the stable's closed. Its doors for goods. That means thanks to the extreme weather, almost no one can ride through here. We're getting very few visitors of any sort. Making things worse, Princess Silver gave an order that everyone had to stay away from our well. But we need the water, not to mention the mushrooms that grow inside. It's only temporary, I'll help, she said. I'll be right back to fix it, she said, and then she completely abandoned us. Oh, sorry about that. The sadness just gets to me sometimes. Anyway, if you're looking for a place to rest, I recommend Kamara's Baraza. It's just head out here and turn west. Keep going for a while and you'll find it. It's a bit of a hike, but if you find some transport at the desert entrance, you might get there in no time. Anyway, I need to clean... wait, all the junk is gone. I wasn't sure what we were up to, truth be told. We're clearly part of masterfully removing the junk. You saved me, thank you. I saw that the junk build up until it blocked the entrance, which is a real problem. There's still some work to be done, but thanks to you I can get this place going. That said, given that I'm wearing the uniform and the stable's still standing, would you like to be the final customer? Okay, welcome to Gerudo Canyon Stable. You, sir, have the honour of being the very last guest of the stable we'll ever have. And that dear customer deserves a commendation. In 1 free pony point. Well, that appears to be the end of my time as a stable hand. It's been a pleasure, sir. Surely hope that the journey ahead is through with one. Now then, I still have a little more junk to clean out, so I better get back to it. Thank you for your help. Oh, I almost forgot about those. The Stable Association sent those frames a while back. They just all got buried under the junk. Let me just take off the wrapping. They're nice, nicer than I thought. Maybe a little art on the walls would be nice, just so the stable's final days don't have to be so lonely. Huh? 70 frame caught your eye link. I was so focused on cleaning up I completely forgot about the frames that the stable sent me. I owe the stable a lot after all these years are given. I'd feel like I put something nice in my style. You know, I heard an interesting story from rude tour travelers who stopped here once. A local attraction near a spectacle rock. Check it out on your map. The place is famous. And the travelers told me that while they were there, they were flying over a spectacle rock. They glanced down and saw it was smiling. That's what I wanted to frame. What could be better than sending the table off with a smile? It's such a shame that I can't fly, or I'd capture the view myself, but if I had even a picture of a smiling spectacle rock, I could copy it from the frame. I'll link picture frame, you curious? Civilization sent me 2 frames by mistake. Kind of ironic given we're about to close. But far from it to be to look a gift horse in the mouth, might as well use the other frame to bid the stable farewell style. I think a picture of a giant sword stuck into the peak of the Gerudo Highlands is the neat goodbye the stable deserves. It's northwest of here, but you won't be able to see it if I have cleaning to do. Besides, it's cold in the Gerudo Highlands. Even a copy picture of the giant sword would live up to the to it. I don't know where the rock is. Oh, fucking hell. I don't know if I can be bothered to do these quests.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't be okay. Okay, I can't be bothered. I'm sorry, your irrelevancy is so irrelevant. That you don't even get a voice or read your text read. I don't know what the fuck it's talking about, Smiling Rock. The sword, possibly I could find. But the other one, I've no fucking clue what it's even talking about. Oh yeah, I was gonna catch some fish so we had more food. And it's done. You got a bigger bow pouch. Under the bow pouch. If you find more seeds, bring them to me. technically don't have enough fish anyway, so I might as well go fishing before we make our food. But then also, I just need basic fucking food as well. I did follow the statues, right? Hey ho, listen to this. I received information about the depths. We discovered more statues in the Lamora to the east. The region has many chasms. You'll find the statues at the bottom of 2 of them. One of them is in Lamaran wetlands, and the one's North Kakarika village. All these statues have a strong resemblance to the Zora, and they seem to lead towards the east. Given the first statue we investigated helped guide you to a destination, I think these statues will guide you somewhere too. God, I'm so motivated to now. Gather me information on the depths, could you, Swordman? Come back and check later. At this rate, I bet you there'll be a matter of time before we find a clue about Princess Zelda. This rain is just stupid. No need for it. Too scared of the lightning, are you? Dun dun dun. Oh, we're nearly there. We're nearly halfway there. We get ourselves the Fierce Deity Sword, and now when I looked into it a bit more, it turns out that to fix the weapons, you need to fuse the legendary weapon you want to fix onto the end of a different weapon. Like, it can't be, you can't fuse something onto the legendary weapon, it has to be the legendary weapon, it has to be fused onto the tip. What is this dog doing? Is it taking an age to eat the fucking meat because it thinks it's a joke? Come on. Dumb dog is dumb. Come on, dumb bitch. Continue to eat your food. Spawn in the chest, which is probably not worth the amount of meat that I'm giving to you. Oh yeah, I was gonna make the hearty food, wasn't I? Actually, it'd be nice if I could make extra hearts and some Divine effects, but I don't think I can. Fisherman's shield. Might be a new shield. It is not. Oh, you already gathered the logs. Do you want the rice? Here's the rice. Oh, just look at that hustle. First thing to do is get those logs you collected and shot over under the building, and hold tight for a bit, okay? I'll do the foundation work and get the state of the building while I'm in. I'll be back before you know it. We took so fucking long just to make the first fucking building. He's gonna need so much more rice. Hello, did somebody do something? Okay, Doku, sorry for the wait. Oh god, there's nothing there. The foundations are nice and solid. Now it's time to move on to repairing the building. There are 5 buildings that need fixing. 3 of them are established, the inn, restaurant, and the lucky treasure shop. 2 of them are homes, the village's head house and the almshouse. The repair process will depend on the building we're working on, so I'll explain once you decide. Now let's get to the real meat of the Lauren village revival. So which building shall we start work on? An establishment. Which should we work on? Restaurant. Rebuilding the restaurant, are we? The restaurant's over there. Azure Bell is known for incredibly cuisine. You know, they offer dishes from all over the world. How about we relocate to the restaurant so we can do a better job explaining the work we need to do. Let's go. Okay, let's follow me. Alright, here we are. Now what the fuck do you want me to do? Center pillar is broken and we need to fix it pronto. After that, provide the vital support for the whole building. Alright, use the logs that you collected to shore up the foundation, so... See that building over there? If we use a log from a palm tree to support the building the same way, then we'll be set. See that hole in the roof and the floor? That's a perfect fit for a log. All we need to do is put a log through them. Even though we can easily saw a log from a palm tree growing nearby, I don't have a clue how we're going to insert the log through the hole in the roof and the floor. I mean, we'd have to pick the palm tree straight as an arrow, that's much as I know. But the rest is really a head scratcher. This tree might be too thick. He is right. How the fuck are we meant to do that when the game refuses to let you lift things to a decent fucking height? I can't fucking put it through the hole because I'm literally unable to lift high enough. Almost there. You ain't wrong. We're gonna need a... Am I actually gonna need to use the zone scaffolding to just make the to get the height needed to actually place the thing through the hole? Maybe we can climb the pillar. It's gonna be hard, but we might be able to do it now from this height. Okay. Problem is though okay, I can't put it in that way. Has to be the other way. Are you fucking kidding me? Why is this side able to go higher? Okay, we got it in. Oh, perfect. I couldn't have found a better pillar to hold this in place myself. That just leaves the rest of me. I'm on it. Jesus, that was hard to do. Bada 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 bashing da ding. If I actually just built the thing, then this next part might not take so long. Oh my god, that actually just built the thing. Get a load of my handiwork. Talk about perfect restoration job. All building, skill, sharp, and navy. Now, all we need to do is wait for the owner and return and... Hey, am I dreaming? Wow, but it was all broken before. Look, Zora, our house is better now, too. You just came to check on the restaurant and the house. I'm so worried about them. Was it you who did the fixing? Thank you so much. I wanted you to have this. Useless. It is useless. It does not do anything. Oh, all the dishes served at the restaurant. This is one of the most proud of. It doesn't restore any health though. Like, where's the health? Please stop by anytime you're hungry. I'll treat you to the meal like these, which you'll never tasted before. As for now, Azure Bay is open for business. Okay, maybe it won't take so long to build the upper houses because I don't need to get like a bullshit amount of materials. Hey, there's no time for resting on the laurels. There's work to be done, ain't there? Look, you and me were beasts of the construction. We have the village put back together in no time. This is my first big job in a while, and I have to admit I'm absolutely thrilled to be back at it now. We should build more establishments. Which establishment shall we work on? The inn. Rebuilding the inn, are we? The inn's over there. It's known far and wide as the Salt Spa Inn. They used herbs and whatnots to soothe the travellers and sore weary muscles. Let's move over to the inn so we can do a better job explaining. Let's go. Okie dokie, follow me. Alright, we're right here. So what do you need this time? As you can see, the frame for the centre pillar manages to hold up just fine. But if you look outside, you'll see that there's a puddle of rainwater. Get rid of the water won't be difficult, but the junk in the hazard will make it impossible to work with. I don't want to damage the frame since we're lucky that it's intact, but I'm not sure how to get rid of the debris. I won't be easy, but I think that we're going to need to pull it out piece by piece from above. Once you get the junk gone, I'll start rebuilding work right away. Look incredible. It'll look incredible. Okay, so... Of course we have to have fucking rain, though. Just to make this fucking really hard. Really, all you need to just get this out, is it? Oh, don't make me have to get another thingy back in there. Now I have to put something back in because I can't reach the fucking shit in the water. Like, look at this goofy shit that I have to do. Like, I have to drop a fucking plank in the water, grab the plank, go like this, dip it in the water, and just grab the shit like this. Like, why can't I just grab it from the surface? Like, why have I got to get a fucking plank, dip it in the water, just to drag this shit out? Like, why can't I just grab it without doing that? Like, that's so goofy. Why couldn't I just grab the shit from the surface? I'm bitter getting someone rid of all that junk. The someone is you, by the way. Just leave the rest to me, I'm on it. Birds a bird, blah blah blah. But a sha ding. Like, I can't believe it. Like, I literally had to get a piece of shit and shove it into the water to grab it. Because it refused to grab from the surface. Okie dokie, we're all done. Restoration to its former glory. Some of my finest word, if I do say myself. The owner can move back in any time. What's going on? I thought the pirates destroyed my place. But here it is, as good as news. You two built it, didn't you? I was hiding in the Gerudo region in the southwest, but it's just sand as far as the eye can see. I miss the ocean so much. I had to come back, and I found this. I can't believe the inn is fixed up. I'm stunned. Oh, I'm sorry, I really must give you thanks, gift. Useless. I brought back as a little treat for everyone. Please come by and enjoy our famous salt spa. No time to waste, the inn is open for business as of today. Hey, there's no time for resting or laurels. There's work. The work isn't going to do itself. Let's continue the construction. The treasure shop needs fixing. Lucky treasure shop is over there. It's a charming spot, but Buggles travellers with treasure game that is rumoured that no one ever loses. How about we head to the Lucky treasure shop so I can explain what we need to do. Okay, let's follow me. Alright, here we are. The palm trees grow through the roof on the second story. It's a bit of a landmark actually, but well, its damage is worse than I thought. I rebuilt the foundation using the logs you collected for me, but the building is so big that I'd rather than connecting the roof and floor. The palm tree log should go in the plant pot on the second floor, and then up through the hole in the roof. What? The palm tree log should go in the plant pot on the second floor, and then up through the hole in the roof. When it comes to selecting a good palm tree log, make sure you get a straight one, okay? You and me, let's return this place to its former glory. So we have to do another palm tree again. Now the difficult part of climbing up because of the fucking rain. Because we can't just do a construction normally, we have to have a biohazard. Oh, perfect. I couldn't have found a better palm tree myself. Leave the rest to him. Shasha ding! I can't believe like the foundations were so much harder than the actual construction of the town. Oh, it's perfect. No. It's the biggest building in the village, so returning it to its former glory wasn't easy, but the owner's gonna love it. Whoa, that's exactly going on here. I was sure the monsters had done my shop in. I heard the pirates were gone, so I came running. I can't believe I can open my shop again. I never thought the day would come. This place means everything to me. My old man, rest his soul, left it to me. Here, please take this as a thank you. I've played several of them. I picked up several of them while I was hiding out. I was planning on throwing them at the pirates, but there's no need for that now. Because of you, the Lucky Treasure Shop is back in business. In fact, you don't even need rupees. You can be broke and still come in and try your luck. Doors are open starting now. Oh, this is no time for resting. Let's finish the construction of the village. Oh, we're rebuilding the house for the head of the village, are we? That house over there, it's another one of the palm tree places. This is where the village head and his family live. They've been letting me stay with them too. Oh, it was so cozy. They even had a little something for Princess Zelda on display. Then along came them awful monsters. How about we head over there and I can explain what we need to do for fixing. I'm pretty sure it's just another straight palm tree down the middle. Alright, here we are. The center pillar's broken, so we have to repair it pronto. I've already stored the building's foundation using wood you collected for me, so we need to place a log from the palm tree right through the hole in the floor, like mentioned we should do. Just make sure it's a straight one. Why is my range so fucking short on my hand? Sorry, he had nothing important to say. He's not even a character. The Yeet clan are more important than this person. At least it stopped fucking raining finally. Oh, okay, slightly off. Oh, perfect. I couldn't have found a better one myself. Alright, let's get me onto it. I honestly thought it was going to make me fetch more parts. Like, I didn't think it was literally going to be this easy to just fix up the rest of the buildings. Damn, I kind of really need something to drink. I'm so thirsty. And it's done. And it's all done. Comfiest place to sleep tonight. I thought I heard the sound of hammering coming from my house. It's exactly how it was before. Lucky the house main building went undamaged, but the detached Basaurus stable was destroyed. I was so worried about finding a place for him to sleep, but not anymore. Sorry we had to go get you in trouble fixing the house. Here, I'd like to give you something for the repairs. Armored Pog! It's the tastiest fish you can catch around here. Grill it and stew it whatever you like. It's always delicious. There was a picture of Princess Zelda on display. In the detached hut. Quick, let's make sure it's not damaged. Hey, this is no time for resting. Let's finish up the construction. No matter how much debris is dug for the hit, I couldn't get the precious paint. Honestly, I lost hope that I would ever be able to cover it, but boss just told me, thanks, it was in another perfect condition. Moving the rubble of the house, is there anything we can do? Amber's house is the only one still left to need fixing. There's gonna be another place of palm tree for the roof, yep. He said he wanted a big spot outside to display the big catches. Why don't we relocate his house and get the final palm tree placed in? Alright, here we are. The central pillar is broken, so we need to repair it pronto. We just need another palm log. Literally, like 4 out of the 5 buildings would just place this palm tree in the fucking hole. Should be high enough, but maybe not. I need to probably get closer just because I can't see. Like, I just can't do it from a distance because I can't fucking judge distance at all, so I need to be really close to it to actually do this. Perfect. Now let's just build the last house, and then we're done. The reconstruction of the town, which I thought was going to take so much longer. I didn't realize it was literally going to be so easy after we got the rice. I say it's easy. It's still taking about half an hour doing. And behold, what you see before you, this is the true craftsmanship. Oh, my house is fixed. I really fixed it, thank you. Finally get back to making a living. I'm really sorry I wasn't any help. Please take this as an apology. Money! Now I can go fishing again. You know, I don't need very many fish to feed myself, so I can share a few extra catches with the other folks. I usually save them for the people here of the village, but I really owe you for fixing my house. If you have any extras to share, I'll put them in front of my house. Please take whatever you need. Person, is this true? Is it true? You bet it is. Every last building in the village is as good as new. Incredible. How can I ever thank you and thank the restored village so quickly? A feast is most certainly in order tonight. Whoa! Did you hear that? A feast. He said a feast in his order. Oh dear. You think that you changed my outfit? And I get no health from the feast. The day the pirates attacked and overran the village, I was desperate to get everyone to safety. But before I knew it, my beloved home was gone. After everyone fled, the only sound coming from Laura Village was the sound of monsters. I never thought, a never dead dream, that I'd live the day where we could laugh together again like this. The moments right now is all thanks to you. Of course, I'm extremely grateful for you, Baston, as well. No, there's no need to thank me. After all, when I first drifted into this village, you all welcomed me with open arms, didn't you? The work I did here is just my way of saying thanks. Baston, thank you. The village owes you a debt. In fact, I think that it's safe to say that you're the village savior. Now that I've talked about it, this is with the rest of the folks around here, and we don't have enough money or treasure to repay you for saving our home. But the treasure we do have, well, it's the village and everyone in it. From now on, we'll do everything we can to share our hospitality with you. Better, like, for the village savior, I'll provide a bed for free anytime. Yeah! That makes fucking sense. This village is mine. This entire village, everything should be free for me. I literally reconstructed this entire fucking village. You're also welcome to eat at my restaurant, as long as you like. Free of charge, of course. Nice. The village savior may not need to test his luck, but I'm sure it'd be fun to play the treasure chest game once in a while. Please feel free to take anything you find in the village. Oh, I'm awash with emotion. I can't hold back anymore. Studying Kovara? Look lively, it's time for the goofy R dance. The Mario Ravi dance. It's time for the goofy R dance. This village is mine. The entire village belongs to me. Everything is free for me. Because it's my village. Not the village that Hudson Construction stole from me. This village is mine. I get a free fucking bed. I can fucking heal for free here. Oh, thanks for what you did with the inn. I have no way to make a living. And indeed, the whole village benefits from customers drawing in. Say square from the bottom of my heart. Sorry, I've spent so much time as a refugee in Gerudo, so I picked up some of their local language. So thank you for coming. Now then, my special salt files soothe your body and soul. You can use the bed for free, or would you like to experience our calming salt spa, with which we use as rock salt? You don't know about the salt spa? You're missing out. In short, it'll give you your massage using rock salt mixed with Latin seawater. Relaxes you like nothing else. I ask you to bring your own rock salt, but it's worth it. It'll be amazing how soft it makes your skin feel. As long as it's free, I asked the customers to bring their own rock salt to the spa. I'll need 5 pieces of rock salt. Here you go. How long? We'll do until morning. Now relax for me. You got some knots back here. Soon you'll be feeling fresh as crystal breeze. Free in. And probably, because it's an upgraded one, probably gives me bonus hearts as well. Because I think the better beds give you bonus hearts. Yeah, you get bonus hearts! And a bonus stamina wheel, which is interesting stuff. Oh, there I go again. I can't seem to shake off the Gerudo language. I mean, rise and shine, no matter what time it is. It's the best thing to hear when you wake up. This village is mine. Whole village, mine. Like I said, I thought it was going to take so much longer to build. I thought I was going to have to literally do that construction thing, like that construction quest for every single house. Welcome to the Ujua Bay Village premiere. Oh, restaurant. I was wondering whether the village savior would drop by. The warrior owes you and Braston a lot for fixing the house and rebuilding the shops and restoring the community. Anyway, what feast he had like. Seeing Braston and the boys dance together really tickled me. Even remember it now, I can't help but chuckle. Say, are you hungry by chance? Or maybe you'd like a meal for the road? Here at Zubir, I tried to surprise my customers with meals that they've never had before. I've learned lots of new recipes during my travels, and I want to share them with adventurers. Eaten. And for you, the village saviors? It's on the house. I'll take it. Nice, free food. This place just gives me free food. Okay, enjoy. I'm always putting unique dishes on the menu, so come back again. Sorry, I'm sold out today. I need to sort out a new menu, so please give me some time. Nice, so I just come back here and they just give me free food. I get free food and a free bed. This is amazing. I technically have a free bed in my own house, but I don't give a fuck. This village is mine. Like, this feels better than the fucking house that I made, because I actually made this village. The house, at least, I couldn't customize. I couldn't really customize this place, but it just feels nice that, like, I have an entire fucking village which belongs to me. This village is all mine. Leroy. Mine. Wait, where the fuck did I get all these fish? I have so many of them. I thought it was low. Do we actually have an electric thing? We don't. Okay, well we can make one with a little bit of zonai that we got. First things first though. Before we do our fishing trip, let's put on the electric helmet so we can't accidentally electrocute ourselves. And then let's make the auto-build electric boat. Possibly we'll add a few modifications to it though, because I don't even know how well the auto-build electric boat's gonna go. What's it actually made of? It's got a sledge. I might be able to... No, I can't find that plank. Fuck. It'd be nice to be able to at least get some of the parts for it. I could probably find some of the parts for it. I don't even know why the fuck it bothered putting in a sledge. Wait, this is actually a shirt? It was just a Wind Waker shirt in the water? Island Lobster shirt, a soft, comfortable shirt, traditional to Southern Ireland. It's made of breathing fabric, so it's well suited for warm regions. You annoying pest. Let's hope I can recall the boat. I cannot. Fuck. Still flip it over though, which will help us get... If we flip it over, then I can get this shit off it. That's just causing the problem. Why did it start to topple? Like, it should have been time frozen so it wouldn't topple. Ah, that's annoying. I found out that these are Koroks. Look at that, some weak ass throw.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Might actually have a problem dipping it in the water now, though. I need a little bit of metal, though, to put on the end. Dip it in the water. So... Literally just get one of my swords, attach it to the tip and be like, here, have an electric sword just touching the water now. How far away is it? Too far. I'd like to know where there's some fish. Oh, we see birds. That probably means there's fish. It's a little further than I intended. Yeah, I haven't built it perfectly. And honestly, it'd be nice to have like a thing on the front, like a little net on the front to catch all the fish in. So here's that pirate bay. Here's that bay which I was probably talking about for one of the treasure things that we mentioned. Like, I didn't know how to get in here, but I've learned how to get in here. It's really dumb. Because if you look at it, it looks like a dead end. So there's just like a wall. Like, that's how dumb it is. Like, you have to horse whistle for it to open. It's empty. Oh no, they stole my loot. Kind of want more than just a pickaxe, though. Diamonds! Diamonds, baby! Covers a wider area. Wait, he actually lived? Well, it doesn't really cover a wider area. You bastard. Overwatch player. Oops, should have swapped weapons. Great, now it's a little lower than it was before. At least I can almost touch the water now. Are you fucking kidding me? I can't actually get on the boat, can I? Oh my fucking god, this is gonna be so annoying. Like, how do I get on the boat? I don't know what the fuck happened there. I can't get it off the... I can't get the boat off the log. forgot about toppling the boat. Oh my god. It actually balanced. Not for long. I just don't know how to get on the boat. I can't get on the fucking boat. I don't know how the fuck I was meant to get on this pirate ship. I just had to use my usual, if it doesn't fucking work, bomb jump. It's the only way you can do most shit. Yeah, this is also a way that you can get a Lionel bow if you, like, can't beat a Lionel for understandable reasons. Because this chest is guaranteed to have a Lionel bow in it. They're the only man who claimed to be the very reincarnation of fairy who treasure these tights, and so will you, after the rather rare, fine Kumpalumpa. Well, annoyingly, the bomb destroyed my... balance in my effort. a little drag. Guess my boat's so low that technically we do actually have a barricade. Widens the range a little bit. Annoying. Could have grabbed those. Probably should have grabbed those. Is that a diamond? Diamond, baby! When we should see some more fish. Really need to pick up the ocelot. You need to remember to pick up the ocelot card. My weapon just fucking broke. You couldn't take a minor dent. with a cliff. That's so dumb. What I just don't understand is why the fuck this is like this isn't pointed down. Like this should be pointed towards the water. And the annoying thing is you can't edit the design. And I've yet to actually find a shock emitter. Oh, fuck it. What am I doing? We need to go somewhere. What are they gonna craft? We need to craft the food. And then we need normal food. The power. Still not the next line. Oh my god, where is the next line? Are we just gonna cover the entire top screen with parts instead of getting a new line of parts? Yep, we're just gonna cover the entire top of the screen with hearts.
Oh.
Appreciate you helping the monster.
Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh.
Okay, it's actually quite a big meal. How much hearts do I have now? Shit, I actually don't know. A lot. I should really wait for a blood moon though to do this. Promise I'll just forget about it. Alright, we'll focus and make the food on a blood moon. Wait, but the food I'm gonna make doesn't require a blood moon. Well, let's hope that this village has a cooking pot, because I just realised I don't actually need to wait for a blood moon. Hello, is there anyone in here? I'm so sorry. Everyone's being treated now, but we used up all the splash fruit. There were more injured than participated. Please accept my apology. There's nothing to apologize for. You did what you could. Most importantly, I'm grateful everyone's alright. Now, if only we can do something about the statue. Huh? You there? Are you a traveler? I'm sorry that you didn't notice you until now. I was focused on a matter of great importance. Zora Domain is in trouble, present due to the sludge falling from the sky. Things have finally calmed down, at least for the moment. However, this place remains covered in sludge. Such a shame that this particular statue is incredibly important to the Zora Domain. If we were just discussing how we need to wash away the sludge, I apologize that I can't provide a great deal of hospitality. Please, do make yourself at home here.
Whoa.
The sludge. I see you managed to wash it away. The statue is a symbol of hope for the Zora. It is precious to us. Thank you very much for cleaning it.
Yes.
It is true that the statue depicts the majestic form of the pair who saved the cherished domain in the past. That is right. Beloved Prince Saradon of the Zora and his very best friend, Sir Link, the heroic Hylian swordsman. It's simply wonderful, is it not? How I would love to meet him someday. Say, have you have a similar statue to the Hylian hero? Similar eyes as well. Oh my, you're also a Hylian. And a swordsman. Wait, could it be? You're Link, the swordsman of legends? Please remember, mind your manners, Chroma. Oh, please accept my apology.
Yes.
Yes, please pardon our rudeness.
Whoa.
I'm quite surprised that you are the legendary swordsman Sir Link. I've heard mention of you nearly every day since I first arrived at this domain. I am Princess Sundia. Oh, forgive me, I'm your best friend's fiance. My name's Yona. I'm truly honoured to have the opportunity to meet you, Sir Link. I heard that you were missing along with Princess Zelda. If I may ask, what brings you here? The sludge. To think that such thing took place beneath Hyrule Castle, and now you're travelling the kingdom to investigate. So you're searching for Zelda is what brought you to the domain.
Sure.
In that case, feel free to investigate the area around the domain thoroughly as you see fit. Oh, I have a lovely idea. If you don't mind, I ask that you please go and meet Sudden. I'm certain that he would be delighted to see you. Sudden can be found at Mithra Court, located at the peak of Polymus Mountain.
Oh.
Lady Yona, it's time. I fear that we must get going now. Forgive me, Sir Link, but I must be on my way. Ah, but please, if it pleases you, after you've met with Sono, perhaps you could visit me in the infirmary on the floor above. I'm determined to assist you the best I can, Sir Link. Forgot to take off my shitty helmet. We need to put on the actual good helmet. Like this helmet. Look at it. Look at how dumb it looks. Or we just put on the mask. Nobody cared who we were until we put on the mask. A royal Zora from another domain. Known for her kindness, she was Zoran's childhood friend and now his fiancée. She began assisting the residents of Zora Domain in their efforts to combat the sludge. As soon as she arrived, a match for Sheridan's selfless compassion, she dedicates herself to helping the citizens of the domain.
Oh.
Hey, well, Link, welcome. We've lost many customers due to the sludge. It doesn't bode well for us. I'm unsure why Sheldon has gone off. My daughter is quite attached to him. Susan's gone off too. So I'm all worried. He might be covered in sludge at this very moment. I certainly hope that's not the case. Oh, oops, I really must return to my work. Thank you for coming by. You want to enjoy sleep at the inn? Will you be staying? Our regular beds cost this, and our blissful water bed costs this. It's a special bed that's filled with water instead of cotton. It's like being embraced by the motherly ocean. The water gently enfolds you. It's all comfort and benevolence. In fact, it's established very highly praised by the Princess of Hyrule when she came to visit the domain. So, may you indulge? I only take 3 beds. Of course. We're always so. Please come back.
Oh!
It's Linny. Oh, hello, Link. I'm impressed that you were able to make it to the domain. The roads are mudded up with sludge and the river is dirty. We can't even swim in it. You really are amazing, Link. You,
Ah!
Oh, enough already. I can't stand it. I feel so cold and unnatural to call you that, as if we're strangers. I thought it would feel weird to call you the hero of the domain, but some silly nickname I gave him as a child. But,
Ah!
oh, whatever. I'm just going to go ahead and call you Linny. Hey, Linny. Ah, yes, that feels so much better. I can call you Linny because you're more than just Link to me. I hope that you forgive me for using my old friend card for that. Anyway, you're amazing, Linny. Only you could make it the domain under these conditions. I'm happy to see you again.
Ah!
Oh, I know. You should stay here. You will, won't you? As you can see, you're our only customer, so you got the whole place to yourself. Try the waterbed if you like. It's divine. So, the Hylian was able to make it to the domain. That's encouraging. But then you are a special, Link. Susan is not special in the same way.
Ooh.
It's Chroma. Ever since I was a child, I visited the domain countless times as Lady Honor's attendant. Of course, this is the first time the sludge has fallen from the sky. I can't believe that the situation is so dire. Oh, do you have any questions for me? Perchance, if so, I'll do my best to answer.
Ooh.
Ah, Prince Sonnen, you see, he's on Mithra's court. You'll find him at the highest peak of the mountain. The road's quite rough, so be careful. Where's Yona?
Ah!
Our Lady Yona can be found up the stairs on the floor above. That's the spot where we're using the infirmary. That's where we treat the poor souls who have been fallen ill due to the sludge. Oh, by the way, Lady Yona mentioned that she may be able to help you, Sir Link. I wonder what she meant by that. I'll be going up to the infirmary in a short while. If you like, please pay us a visit there. Look at that crab just chilling there. There's just crabs just chilling in this room. Or maybe they're just stuck in the sludge.
Ooh.
Oh, a customer. Welcome to Motter Mart. Let me tell you about our facility. Our convenient goods store of the Coral Reef is open, yes, unusual times. There's an esteemed workshop, Hammerhead, which is unfortunately closed as of now. One read and dusty old text in the library is Lofrand. She's no shopkeeper, but rather a royal secretary. I'm showing customers around, except, well, the only problem is no one's come in because of the sludge. That junk just seems to be on my mind these days. I actually wrote a song about the sludge. You wouldn't mind hearing it, would you? Sing! 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 Great, then let's listen up. I present the works with lyrics by Marot's music. By Marot. And performed by, you guessed it, me, Marot. Sludge, sludge, it's filling up the domain. It's thick and gross on everything. Gills full of mud, fins thick with sludge. Everything this song kind of trudge it's the sludge. Okay, there you go. It's actually cheered me up having you listen to my song. Wait, you didn't lose heart because you had to listen to that, right? If that's the case, sorry about that. Ooh, Violet. Oh shit, they're so expensive. They're fortunately fairly common though. Looks like they're missing a lot of their goods. Link, have you already spoken with Lady Honor? She's attempted to repair your Zora armor.
Oh.
You know full well that the Zora armor allows a Hylian like you to climb waterfalls. It's essential if you hope to travel these parts with ease. Lady Honor is in the infirmary. I suggest that you confront her there at once. The document appear to be relatively recent. I'll examine the older text in hopes of finding information about the Sky Islands Prince Honor is looking for.
Hi.
Good evening.
Yeah.
This is General Store, the Coral Reef. I recommend the splash fruit which procured with dealing with the sludge. I accept we ran out of it. If you see something you like, please just grab it from the table. Unless you have other business. Fuck it, babe. Thanks, be careful. Going out after dark. Still lower? I can't get any lower down. I don't know how the fuck I'm meant to get to that chest. Uh-huh. But there's no way to get down lower. She's cleaned the complete slug mix of water to shreds. And if I enter my guild, it will cause nothing but trouble. Your body breaks down until you can hardly move. Work tirelessly so our children live long enough to speak the truth of the Zora Equalin. Zora entity more of Equalin after reaching middle age. I hope that when I reach 100, I will also speak as beautifully as our elders, unless that is too old-fashioned, huh? Get it? Old? I have no flair for humor. I should have shown more restraint. Great work washing away the nasty sludge. Thanks, you were saved. Now, my turn to play the hero. I'm off to the quest to acquire more splash fruit. Lady Young finds said the quest worrisome. However, despite how it may appear, I was once a member of the Master of Spears. This is the perfect opportunity to retain my legs and hips, so I can see I'm still a master of my old. Hey. Greetings, did you come to see Prince Ferdinand? If you're looking for Prince Ferdinand, he's up at Myth Court. And place, can you, Paul's Mountain, it's such an exquisite view. I collected no telling murmurs. Oh, I suppose you did, huh? They need healing. I need to teleport to the closest food pot. Damn, it's further than anticipated. Mighty Pog Stir Fry. It's mighty. Mighty Pog. It's the Mighty Pog Stir Fry. You can use the essence of Gahoon. Oh no. It's coming. It's coming. You hear the call of Gahoon. Feels like we just keep stopping it just before the moon's about to crash down. Like, it looks like the screen's like literally about to just turn into the cutscene, but no. We just keep crafting. We couldn't stop it that time.
When the glow of the blood-stained moon.
It rises. It's coming. The blood-stained moon. The moon that is stained by blood. So what was the other thing which I was gonna do? Oh yeah, Sunderlines. How many hearts do I actually have though? Got about 14. Wait, I think it actually procced. Yeah, it fucking procced. procced again. Like, it gave more hearts than it was supposed to. I guess that multiple Sunday lines have a high chance of proccing. That says it procced. That wasn't a proc. Is my inventory full? Do I have no more room for foods anymore? No, I still have room for foods. I don't know why that happened. Oh, the fire went out, that's why. Well, we have some food now. Mostly just attack food. When we desperately need healing. We could continue into the depths if we wanted to. But yeah, I was gonna like just use golden apples with the fish, but waiting for blood moon is better. We need healing. I'm sorry, nothing but a burden ever since I touched that sludge. At least you casting Genji spells on it. Phew, the sludge really is quite stubborn. Ideally hope my patients recover soon. TM.
Ah.
Lady Yoral, the Selink is here at last.
Oh,
Oh, you really came, how fortunate. I was hoping to speak with you about an item that you entrusted with the domain to repair in your Zora armor. The repair is mostly complete, but it does require one more thing. I need an ancient arowana. I can finish the armor right away if I can somehow acquire the scale from that fish. We have not seen an ancient arowana around lately, and I have no idea where they can be found. Since they are used for the making of the armor, Doma the blacksmith may know something about how to get one. If you find one, can you please bring it to me? Do that, and I shall fix your precious item at once and return it to you with care. As well, as you know, the Zora armor allows Hylians to climb up waterfalls with ease. I'm certain it will prove useful to you. Please do not forget my request. Oh, could it be that you brought me an ancient arowana? Here you go. Just been in my bag since the start of the game. What this? I finally finished the request of repairing the treasured Zora armor. Please wait a short while I hurry to the workshop. I'm honored to reunite you with this item, dear Link.
yes, yes.
Your armor is as good as new. Armor crafted by past Zora princess for her future husband. Wearing it would allow even a Hylian to swim at waterfalls. Please take this along with our well wishes. I'm so happy that I was able to return it in its pristine state. It is a precious piece of armor after all. As well as you know, the Zora armor allows even Hylians like you to climb waterfalls with ease. Of course, it will not help you with climbing the waters that have been tainted with sludge. However, With great skills, Link, I'm certain you'll find a way up that waterfall, clouded though it is. Please use it well while you investigate Princess Zelda's whereabouts. We learned the HM waterfall.
Oh.
Can't even swim up these waterfalls.
Oh.
They be using splash. Oh, there actually was something here. I was beginning to think there wasn't anything there because we couldn't see anything while climbing. Will certainly help making our way over to him much easier. Do I need the full set? No, I don't. Link, use waterfall. You can now climb the waterfalls. Come on, you're almost there. Huh? Huh? A pristine sanctuary. I didn't mean to even end up here. I was just trying to use waterfall. And I just accidentally went through the waterfall instead. God, who approaches? Oh, it's you, so it's Link. How did you find this place? What cruel ploy are you plotting? Hold my ever-loyal Matsu. If you speak in such a way without explanation, Link here will only be confused as to what's going on. Hello, Link. It's been some time since we last spoke. I had received word that you went missing along with Princess Zelda. Why have you come here? Well, to think that such a thing should transpire for the hero of Hyrule and Princess Zelda.
Huh?
You expect us to believe that the princess simply disappeared just like that? Do you not sully our ears with your lies? I saw Princess Zelda with my own eyes right after the phenomenon at Hyrule Castle took place. Calm yourself, Matsu. Link's eyes betray no hint of deception. He remains a trusted friend of the Zora. There must be an explanation. Link, I will tell you what happened when we last saw Princess Zelda, as well as the reason behind my seclusion here in the pristine sanctum. We encountered Princess Zelda just after Hyrule Castle ascended into the sky. Floating islands appeared as if from nowhere. Sludge and fragments of ruin began to rain down. Matsu and I had to leave the domain to investigate the strange occurrence. That's when it happened. Princess Zelda descended from the sky accompanied by a sludge monster. What happened next took us by surprise. She unleashed the beast upon us. King Damaris valiantly vanquished the threat. However, he was greatly injured by the sludge during the battle. As for Princess Zelda, she vanished without a trace. If word gets out that Princess Zelda's lost her mind and harmed the King of the Zora, the resulting turmoil would be devastating. That's why we are temporarily remaining hidden within the pristine sanctum. According to your story, Princess Zelda disappeared suddenly in the deep depths of Hyrule Castle. On the other hand, she suddenly appeared near Zora's domain and unleashed a monster upon us. The waters of truth have become murkier still, but from Zora's perspective, one thing is clear. It all leads back to the sky. This disaster, the sludge, that monster, even Princess Zelda, it may well be the answer to these riddles can only be found skywards. Sheldon ordered Ginoto, a historian well acquainted in the ruins, to investigate. I wonder if any progress has been made. The ruler of Zora Domain. For the last several centuries, while assisting Hyrule during the calamity 100 years ago, he lost his daughter, the champion Mithra. He overcame with hot sorrow, helped Link defeat the calamity. He recently injured in a fight, when a figure resembling Princess Zelda set a monster upon him. He is spending time away from the domain to recuperate. We didn't even mean to end up here, though. Like, it was a complete accident that we ended up in this area. We don't even need the bubble gems anymore. We're not going to get them all, probably. We're definitely not going to get all the Koroks. Like, there is a possibility I might get all the bubble gems. Oh, is there another entrance? Man, I could have accidentally got in there twice. Oh shit, Lizos. Might as well just kill the one which is right here. My heart. My weak heart. There we are, don't worry. Like, your weapon is mine. Okay, you got another weapon. Learning of the Zora's antidote, one solid water fluid spear told the Prince Saradin, the Zora are not to associate with the water because of our dwelling piece alone. We also vary extinction process the ability to actually manipulate water. We use this gift for many purposes. We use it to swim faster, to achieve mighty leaps from the waves below, and to gather fish, and so much more. For me, the true awakening of this ability that many of our childhood chums already possessed came upon me quite suddenly. One day I was training in the Vital Falls. The rain slickened my grasp, causing me to drop my spear. I reached out to grab it, but it was already too far away. Soon it would fall to the bottom of the cliff, never to be seen again. I knew that I had to take a hold of it, and at that moment, droplets created a stream extending out of my hand. The water stream twisted and turned until it finally took a hold of the fallen spear and deftly returned it to my grasp. In that moment, the water was solid and the spear fluid. The situation forever changed my approach to spear play. I reminded of how my sister Mithra described it, and everything clicked. Water and spear became as one. Gaining yet another layer of admiration for my dear sister, I devoted myself to the spear training from then on. I need to try hard to catch some tasty fish for my family. It's important that we eat to keep the energy up in time when times are tough. When I'm not exploring the fucking paths because I'm just going up the waterfalls. Up. So they do like making their statues now. Huh? Oh, there's ancient aurana in the fountain. I was wondering who might be, and it turns out none other than Link. Look, do you see how Polymus Mountain has changed? It's now the enshrines of the glory statue of Mithra. She looked after the Zora from here, just like she always did. The reason we can endure the sludge is because of everyone's efforts, and also thanks to her kind protection. The shit pool fountain. Like, the sludge really doesn't do anything to me. The sludge has no effect on me. Jesus Christ, though, like, we were literally missing 6 defense and that Lionel was dealing 3 damage every time, 3 hearts every hit. I suppose I could technically get it a little higher. Might as well explore the Zora domain when it's not full of fucking sludge, though. Whoa, mid-air perches. This room be like, Zawad! Oh my god, it's really not that hard. Nope, there's nothing up there. Where the fuck's the chest? I don't really know where the chest is, but also there's not really any point in opening it. Shit anyway. Never contains anything good. Well, occasionally it contains rubies and shit. But most of the time it doesn't. Oh no! Did I lose my bonus health for entering the shrine? Maybe it was only temporary. Maybe it really was temporary, as in, like, not until lost. Ah, that's a shame. No, we still have it. Doing that Genji moment. He's doing that healing. Shh, keep it down. Princess requires absolute concentration on his important work. Wait, Link? You can't be... you came in to see Princess Saradun? Well, since it's you, should be no problem at all. I'm sure Prince Saradun will be thrilled to see you. The shit fountain. He's performing healing.
Huh? Huh? Is it really you? It's good to see you, my friend.
Is that the legendary spear, though? Link, it's been far too long. I've received word that you'd gone missing and been beside myself with concern. Whatever could have transpired?
No!
To think something like that could have taken place beneath Hyrule Castle. And afterwards, the mysteriously woke up at Island in the Sky. The sky? Could it be that the sky is the key to everything after all? My apologies. I've actually been wondering if the floating islands could be the source of the fallen sludge. Wow, you don't say. That is why I've been tasked the Zora historian with investigating the ruined fragments and all the historic documents related to the sky. As for me, I'm not at the liberty to leave this spot at present, as I am uniquely qualified to deal with the sludge here. You see, old friend, this place is the source of the water that flows into Zora's domain. That is why I must use my power of water manipulation to separate the sludge from our water in order to clean it. If I cease, then the sullied water will flow into our beloved home and there will be much pain and suffering. That is why I cannot afford to leave here no matter what. Sailing. Does it not seem like Princess Zelda's whereabouts might be related to the floating islands and the ruins? If so, perhaps you should speak with the historian Johto. He has many years have blessed him with great wisdom. It is quite possible that he's also provided you with some useful information. At present, you should be able to find him. Continue to investigate Toto Lake. By the way, I hope you know that I'm truly happy that to see you again after such a long time apart, my dearest friend. Visit me again anytime you like. Your presence is never anything less than welcome and appreciated. He's doing that power of healing. He's purifying the waters. Or else the entirety of this land would fall. The Light Scales Highland. Probably the best of the legendary weapons, since everyone knows spears are like the best weapon in the game. The son of King Demoria, an enthusiastic Zora with a zeal for justice. His selfless protects the domain with the integrity and passion. His older sister, Champion Mithra, fought the Calamity Cannon 100 years ago. Link earned his complete trust when they worked together to save the domain years before. He now considers them the closest companion. He must purify the waters, though. Alright, so it's Toto Lake. Toto Lake is here. Why is there a quest here? Like, why is it showing here? This isn't where I need to be. Move Court's point. Day 1. The surge never stops falling. Thanks to the tireless effort of Prince Sadad, the water flowing into the main has been kept somewhat clean, but the mountain path to Totole and Damara is completely covered with sludge. When you want to sneak over there, remember to bring lots of splash food. I think that my daughter was chosen to join the ruin investigation group. I'll have to pay her a quick visit a little later. Oh, my apologies, I did not know she there. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to provide answers. Oh, whoops, I hope I didn't hear me talking to myself. Well, you see, my daughter Damara was selected for the ruin investigation team. I'm quite the honour.
Ah,
She's protecting Jota, the historian, over at Tota Lake, all by a lonesome, no less. She's earned the honour for her part in cleaning out the sludge in the domain. She's practically a child still, not even in triple digits yet. Look what she's accomplished. I'm so proud. Is there anything else you want to know?
ah,
Prince Zora is busily purifying the waters that have been sullied by Ozamat. It is all thanks to its incredible ability that the domain has been spared from being buried in this dreadful stuff. I actually just realised that was actually a joke. I think the boss actually possibly is actually an octopus. So this actually might actually not be completely a joke, because I think I have actually seen spoilers of possibly a mini boss in the temple, or it's the actual boss as appearance. Yeah, I'm unable to seize his work. Loose footing for the ruin. If only I had some power to control the flow of water, I could be useful to our brave students. Is there anything else? Where are we? With the sludge sullying all of the water it touches, this is the last remaining source of clean water in the domain.
aye.
Look, can you see it? That prominently statue of Mithra, the Zora champion, is there. That's why it's called Mithra's Court. Please protect us in our time of need. That is the prayer that my heart extends in the presence of Mithra's statue. Oh, it seems I got a little carried away, chatting with you. I'll return to my guard duty of Prince shortly. Our prince cannot leave this place, but worry not. I swear that I will protect him with my very life. I need to make that best legendary weapon from him. Hopefully the fall kills it. Didn't even dent it. The sludge muffled his fall. Look at them, they're just dancing. They just feel like dancing. Dun, 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 dun. Oh god, that's a lot of Lizoffs just for a single chest. For a single random chest. It would give me a Zora piece of equipment though. I can't be bothered. These shit spears are very ominous. I never understand the way of the historian. He cannot conduct an investigation more cautiously. Oh dear, I certainly hope that you did not overhear me grumbling to myself like that. It's not as it sounds, really. Jota keeps interacting with the dangerous things. When I object, he insists and it's necessary for his research. That makes things quite difficult for me, as it is my job to guard him. That's why I gave to him when we were grumbling. The ruins. Right, do you see the opening there? The cliff crumbled, and as a result of the upheaval, revealing these ancient ruins. Prince Donovan immediately ordered them thoroughly investigated. Kyoto is a historian, so this kind of thing is his specialty. He got terribly excited and completely transfixed by the ruins. I wonder, if I walk into, like, the big shit, like, do I take damage? Like, the big shit just does nothing to me. It's only poisonous to Zoras. Oh no, the ruins are broken. Like a table. Maybe we can find fragments of Gahoo? This divine preservation, yes. The writing looks like it's waved upon a stormy sea. Extraordinary. The ancient stone slate was written by our Zoroastrians from a distant past and left for us to discover. Stand upon the land of the sky, fish, a droplet, the watery bridge. Alas, I can't decipher it. Link. My apologies, I was even thought. In my case, I have news. I've made a monumental discovery. This is an unidentified Zora stone slate. Before it still stands. Upon the surface, there appears to be text regarding the sky. However, the slate is broken, and so I'm unable to read it in its entirety. I deeply wish that I could view the full text. Alas, I feel that my fins are tired. Oh, there's a fragment. In fact, that might actually be the entire thing. It is the entire thing. What's this? The stone slate? I can hardly believe my eyes. Link, I must thank you. Oh, incredible. I can finally read it. Yes, very well. Stand upon the land of the sky fish, and behold the lofty view. Among the floating rocks, you'll see the droplets are waiting for you. Through the droplets shoot an arrow with the mark of the king. Do this task, and thou shalt reveal the most wondrous thing. See the watery bridge resting spot with your own two eyes, that which connects the Zora to the people of the skies. This is extraordinary discovery. This is important text actually tells us how to journey into the skies. Though, in truth, the mystery just leads straight into another. One difficulty has been overcome, and yet another has appeared in its wake. As I mentioned, the mark of king. Perhaps it would be prudent to consult King Dofferin. I assume that he will be returning from his investigation of the sludge shortly. I wonder if I can smoke the polluted waterfalls. Uh-huh. Look, it doesn't even affect the fish. Zora just have weak gills. Okay, it's a specifically designed frenzy virus to kill Zora, but fuck him. I just want to see where I can climb the waterfall. I don't have enough energy to do it. Oh, they aren't wrong. I can't climb the waterfall. Damn, my extra stamina does actually stop me doing it. I was hoping I could just restore the stamina by falling into the water, because that's something to do before. In this game. Oh, I couldn't climb the waterfall because I'm not wearing my fucking waterfall armor. I might have been able to climb it. I just wasn't wearing the armor. Tell me, Lane, has progress been made? Oh, so you've spoken with Jotto. You say the mark of the king was mentioned on the stone slab. That was restored. Indeed. I do know of it. The mark of the king refers to Zora's king's scale. One of my scales, in other words. I have heard it called by the name you mentioned in ancient rituals. However, none remain who know how to use if this particular scale of mine may prove useful to you, by all means take a few. There's no need for restraint. This is as nothing to me. If you run out, simply return to acquire more. Wahaha. King's scale. A Zora scale. A King Zora scale. It bears the scale from the forehead. It sparkles in different ways depending on the angle in which it's used. The ones used in ancient Zora ceremonies. After all that has transpired, after much reflection has come to realization, I must truly be getting on in years to have allowed a mere monster to catch me off guard. Perhaps the time is nearing for me to pass the title of King to Sadadun. Kingdom Orphria. In any case, that is the matter for another day. After the chaos surrounding the sludge has quieted, please inform Sadadun about my situation, about the King's scale. Tell him that there's no need to worry about me. Tell him that I must go forth and do what needs to be done. Zelda depended from the start, accompanied by a monster. It seems the answer as the king's mouth written upon the slab. There could be a connection, huh? I see you've been reunited with the Zora armor, a fitting garment for a hero of your capacity. Yeah, I doubt that you'll be able. You came here simply to show off your armor. Is there something you'd like to ask me? Knowledge I possess. Listen, and I also speak. We encountered Princess Zelda, and as we ascended, Mazara left the domain to investigate the strange occurrence. That's when it happened. Princess Zelda suddenly descended, accompanied by a sludge monster. What happened next took me by surprise. She unleashed the monster upon us. King Demora violently drove back the monster, however, he is gravely injured by the sludge during the battle. As for Princess Zelda, she vanished without a trace. According to the story, Princess Zelda disappeared suddenly into the depths beneath Hyrule Castle. On the other hand, she appears next to Zora Domain to unleash the monster. As I said, the king, Mark of the King is also called the King's Scale. It's mentioned in an ancient ritual, however none of remain who know how to use it. Still, if the name is carved into the stone, then you may have a connection to the ritual. Link, take my scales and make good use of them. After all that transpired, much of respect on come to realization. I wanted more scales because I'm greedy. Land of the Skyfish. Well, there's the Skyfish. Oh, is that Zora armor? Really perfect on you. I've no doubt that it will help you search for Princess Zelda. Speaking of which, have you found anything? What? You said my father was attacked by a monster? And the Princess Zelda unleashed it upon him? What could this possibly mean? Well, for now I fear that all we can do is take my father at his word and try not to let our concerns overcome us. Link, thank you for telling me about my father. Princess Zelda descended from the sky, not to mention the monster and that filth and sludge. It seems the course is skyward. We now know that the mark of the king written on the sea refers to my father's scale. The only remaining mystery is the land of the skyfish, and the floating rocks in the shape of droplet. Stand upon the land of the skyfish, and that must be referring to an actual location of some sort. I'm sure that if we locate the land of the skyfish, it will lead us to the floating rock that is shaped in a droplet. Link, if you find any leads, please let me know at once. How the fuck am I gonna get up there though? Like I'll probably... it's quite a flight though, that's the problem. Where's the fish? Looks like the waterfall might not be too corrupted. I might be able to swim up it. Oh shit, but it's in the air. Well, we've done it before, so we swam up a waterfall while it's in mid-air before. Well, we're on the island, but we're gonna need a lot of splash fruit to fully cleanse it. Maybe these crates give us a clue, doubt it, but... normal arrows. Oh, I think I see it. Fucking hell, trying to find this is going to be a pain in the ass. Alright, there was a balloon to get up there, but we also had the other way. Okay. Left purification. He didn't perform his purification ritual. Lady Aura, it's far too dangerous for you to be here. Darling, I came here because there's something I need to speak with you about. I've been thinking for quite some time. Huh? Oh, hello, Link. What happened, my friend? Did you figure out something? You solved the ancient stone riddle, and the pillar of light appeared. If the if the words upon the slate are correct, the path to the sky might open if we investigate that location. Well done, Link. This is a huge development. I see. My dear Saradon,
Oh.
I think that you should go with Link to investigate the pillar of light, as I was just about to say. For a long time, I've been concerned that you've been holding yourself back and not acting as freely as I would have expected. But my love, if you and Link join powers, I'm certain that you shall be able to overcome whatever danger awaits. Undoubtedly true. However, whatever is troubling you, Sadaran, why hesitate so? It is I simply... Huh? Sludge like. A monster covered in sludge. Could it be the foul beast that harmed Father? Sadaran, we can take care of the water at least for a little while. Do not fret about the domain. You're right, as ever. It's up to you, my lady. Link, please, I must ask that you fight by my side once more. The beast is protecting its body with sludge. It's a mighty opponent certainly, but we must not falter. When the opportunity presents itself, call out for me. I shall use my power to envelop you in water, thusly shielding you from our foes. At that point, shoot where you may shoot forth the water as an attack by swinging your weapon. When his things charge, you can create a pally bubble around yourself. If you swing your weapon, the water will be channeled into a long-range strike. He can give you a pally bubble temporarily.
We need to get up close and personal with him. Be careful.
You bastard. Stop smashing me. The shit I play. Pally bubbled. I'm being purified by water. We turned the shit like into a normal one. Hey everyone, get in here! Pally bubble. Purified! Hey everyone, get in here! that far east of the slope. Is everyone alright? We're unharmed. Thank goodness, Lady Yona. If something had happened to you, in any case, is it possible that another monster will appear? I suggest that you return to the domain at once. Thank you for your sentiments, Edmund. However, more importantly, we must consider what Sir Link spoke of earlier. The pillar of light that he said appeared at the reservoir begs to be investigated. This may be an opportunity to learn the cause of the sludge falling from the sky, or even Princess Zelda's whereabouts. Leave this place to us, dear Sadaran. Your friend needs help getting to the bottom of this mystery. Of course, I would do my best for accompany him. However, I can't leave you alone in this dangerous place. Did you not entrust this task to us already? We will not be on our own for as long as we shall be just fine. But Sadaran, my darling, I truly appreciate that you worry so for my safety. It speaks the kindness in your heart, but you are the Prince of the Zora. One day you'll lead our people of the beloved domain. I can see through you, whether you want me to or not. You are yielding to fear of losing someone you love again. You must overcome your past and face whatever the future holds with courage. But enough is enough. You're not acting like yourself.
Come now.
You must leave this place to me. Sweet Sadaran, do not get lost in the past. You must keep moving ever onwards. Just follow your heart, as you always do. Like my old self, like I always do. It's alright, I swear, I'm not going anywhere. I see, and there it is, clear as day. I was given in to fear once more, losing someone I love. Aha! You're right, Yana. I will not give in to this fear, nor forsake my trust in you. I'll leave this place to you, my love. Off we go, Link, to the Pillar of Light. I shall blaze on ahead, my friend. Hee hee. It seems Sadaran has finally put his doubts behind him and returned to his usual fearless self. I'm so glad. At this time, he has clung to regret over being unable to save his precious sister Mithra, my poor tormented Sadaran. And I think that he was unknowingly paralyzed from taking action because he feared of losing me as well. Yet he has overcome this trial and placed his faith in me. At last, the Sadaran I know and love has come back to me. Link, please take good care of my dear Sadaran. He is the sun in my sky. Useless. Useless weapon to replace the one that we broke. Like, it's just a weaker version. Because it's a two-handed version which does less damage than the one-handed version, which I broke. Alright, it's in the middle of that lake. Like, I'll probably just do it next time. Yep, looks like the boss. Interesting that Phantom Ganon appears there. Like, that means there's a bunch of Ganon forms, probably. I probably should have got a better picture of the electric one. But yeah, Mithra's actually fucking broken in Age of Calamity. Because like all of her abilities like heal her, so it's like it's almost impossible for her to fucking die, because like every one of her attacks heals herself. What this? Over there, what that? Something resembling a pillar of light has appeared in the eastern reservoir. I wonder if it has to do with the upheaval. Well, we'll do the actual temple next time because it's getting late and I need to sleep. Because I'm possibly doing some shit tomorrow. Probably not though. I'll probably just continue doing this. Who knows though. So next time,